The mountain bike trails at the Murphy-Hanrehan Park Reserve give riders of all abilities a place to get into the dirt. You can find the mountain bike trails at the Murphy-Hanrehan Park Reserve at 15501 Murphy Lake Road in Savage, Minnesota. The trailhead area is a large gravel parking lot shared with a dog park. There's 2 vault toilets, a water filling station, and a bike repair stand with some basic tools. The trails at Murphy are part of the Three Rivers Park District system of parks, and they are maintained by the amazing volunteers of MORC, the Minnesota off-road cyclists. We were lucky enough to meet up with the Little Bellas at the trailhead and tag along on one of their rides at Murphy.
Little Bellas is a program that provides female mentors for female riders. Our goal is to get more girls on bikes, and we come together to provide them with a positive experience on their bike, show them how to ride their bike, show them how to stay safe, and show them how to get along with other individuals in the group as well. Little Bellas provides the riders with a safe space to learn new things, to learn the ups and the downs of the trail system. We provide them with just so many opportunities to be vulnerable in a space that they may not be willing to be vulnerable with if they were with other peers or with family members or different friends.
After a bike check, the Little Bellas led us into the trails. At around 10.1 total miles of trails, including 0.9 miles of easy trail, 2.3 mile of intermediate trails, and 6.9 miles of advanced trails. Don't let those intermediate or advanced labels throw you off. Riders of all abilities can handle the entire track. The start of Murphy is a flowy meadow with some humps and berms to practice on or get warmed up. Go right at the first fork in the road to continue on to just the green loop, or stay straight to head into the woods and start the blue loop. This section is still flowy with some bigger humps and berms, with a good combination of punchy climbs, good downhills, and a few features thrown in as you go. As a beginner to mountain biking, this section was my favorite. It really has a nice mix of climbing, technical stuff, and some great downhills that you can easily session to get more comfortable and feel your skills increasing. As you work your way through, you will come to an intersection with a small riser in the middle. This is a great place for a snack and some water before heading into the advanced section of the trail. From this spot, you can head to the north opening and continue on the blue loop, or head to the south opening and into the advanced loop. We split from the Little Bellas here so they could continue their practice. Head over the rock pile and into the advanced loop. The advanced loop is full of punchy hills and tight corners and squeezes to maneuver. Head over the wood crossing, up the hill to be met with a great downhill full of flow, curves, and rock gardens. Up another punchy little hill, and down and through some tight berms. Bring you to the first rock feature. There are ride-arounds for all features here. A little ways after the rocks, take a hard right to ride on the elevated log ride. Continue on your way and come up a really punchy climb, with some log obstacles and a rock garden right at the top. The next part of this trail is a really fast and fun bomb through the woods as you wind through the advanced trail. They do have a few turnoffs if you need to cut the trail short that are clearly marked on the map, but not very well marked on the trail. Just stay left when you come to intersections and you'll ride the whole thing. Another nice thing about Murphy is that all the climbs have great payoffs, and they are normally really well made downhills, with some cool wooden bridges, rock gardens, or humps to jump. Near the end of the advanced loop is a really cool elevated step-down wood thing.
The original Little Bellas group is for girls ages 7 to 13, and when they get too old for that group, they can move into the Twin Cities Ride program, where we take girls that are ages 12 to 15 with the hopes of continuing to keep them on bikes and keep their wheels rolling.
Wind through the beautiful woods and another rock feature is there to meet you. Keep weaving through the woods from there and you'll come upon this rock feature that Rob claims he used to be able to ride.
I really like the encouragement, and it makes me feel like I can do more than just mountain bike. I get a really good self-confidence from Little Bellas.
It's really fun to get out with a lot of other girls who like to bike as well. So. Everybody's really supportive, and it makes me feel like I can do stuff that I wouldn't do if I was riding alone. Probably just being outdoors and how much they let you go your own pace.
I really like how you get to make friends and you can chat on the trail while you're riding and stuff.
I think it's fun to talk with other girls and everything on the trail, because most of my family, my aunt mountain bike ride, she does that too. But other than that, everyone in my family is a boy. I'm like, and then my sister, we taught her how to mountain bike, but other than that, it's really fun to make some friends. Nobody at my school really does, so it's kind of fun to meet like Emery and everybody here.
There's a few more rock gardens as you finish up this section and end up back at that main intersection.
Little Bellas fills my cup is the easiest way that I can say it. Between the pandemic of 2020 and being unsure if we could launch our program, and running successfully last year and also running successfully this year, I am overwhelmed with joy, and I get so much out of this program just being here for these girls and sharing this opportunity with them, and I'm gonna cry because Little Bellas has done so much for me, and I only hope that it's done so much for the girls that have been involved in this program with me too.
We were able to meet up with the Little Bellas once again here and continue back to the second half of the green and blue loops, back to the parking lots. The Little Bella riders led us back into the woods, through the super flowy downhill with some small rock sections to finish the blue, and then into the meadow to finish out the super fast green. This final bit of green has some great humps to roll, or get some speed and get some air.
My favorite part is the downhill rock garden on the blue loop.
I really enjoy the prairie biking because it gives me different options than just mountain biking, and that's really fun to try all types of skills in.
I really like the part where, like, it's the prairie trail part, but it's where you go up and then you kind of go down, and they're kind of like downhill jumps. I really like the jumps in prairie. My favorite part is probably the prairie jumps or any downhill part of the trail.
Anything downhill, because usually my legs are tired at one point.
The last part of the green part, like the little downhill, like at the ending of the green.
My favorite is the end of the blue loop.
As a beginner in mountain biking, I really enjoyed Murphy. With its great mix of meadows, woods, speed, punchy uphills, long, fast descents, and a scale of features from easy rocks to crazy tall skinnies, I felt I got a good mix of what the Twin Cities can offer. At just over 10 miles, it is not as easy to session some of the sections as it is some of the other systems around here. But the ride was a lot of fun, and we are grateful to Little Bellas showing us a rad time. Be sure to check out our blog at shoperiks.com for more trail reviews, and if you or your bike need anything, stop by your favorite ERIK'S location before hitting the trails.
He pedals good bikes.